Hello, my love, and welcome to your Leo New Moon yoga practice. This class is in collaboration with my beautiful friend Elsa, who has synchronized a yoga nidra for you to sink into after this energizing, heart-centered practice. So let's get started in a child's pose. Draw your knees towards the wide edges of your mat. Crawl your fingertips forward towards the horizon. Settle your forehead down into the earth. Option to stay right here, or bend your elbows and opt for reverse namaste by pressing your hands together behind the nape of your neck. And let's settle into our breath. Explore the texture of our body. So big breath in. Open mouth, exhale out. Let this breath warm you from the inside out with gratitude that you have carved the space for yourself to celebrate this expansive, optimistic Leo new moon. Begin to release your hands and arise into a tabletop posture. Stack your shoulders above your wrists, and on your inhale, find cow pose. Shine your collarbone towards the front of your mat. Widen through your heart space. And on your exhale, cat pose. Pull your belly button towards your spine. Round yourself inward. From those two postures, match the cadence of your own breath. Leo is all about being fiercely and unapologetically ourselves. So I want you to find those moments within this practice that you can make it your own. Perhaps your speed, your tempo is a bit different than mine. Honor your glow. Find tabletop. Stack your shoulders back over your wrists. And from here, kick your left heel towards the back of the mat and extend your right fingertips towards the front. Make sure to gently guide your left hip bone down. On your inhale, find length in both directions. Exhale, pull your knee towards your elbow, round in as though you're making that connection around your belly button. So on your inhale, extend long. Exhale, pull inward. Beautiful. Inhale, extend long. Exhale, kick your heel up towards the ceiling. From here, option to expand your hand towards the side. Maybe you reach for your ankle or your calf, totally up to you. As you gently expand through your heart space towards the side, finding breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, find a tabletop. Let's explore the other side. So kick your right heel behind you, then lengthen your left fingertips forward. Inhale, find that beautiful length. Exhale, knee to your elbow. Pull inward. On your inhale, lengthen, expand. Exhale, pull inward, contract. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, kick your heel. Option to stay right here, my love, or begin to open up through your left hand, perhaps reaching for your ankle, for your foot. Find that moment to expand, and then unravel back into your tabletop. From here, tuck your toes underneath and levitate your knees off the earth. So it's like a hovering tabletop. And from here, shift your hips back and then lift into a downward facing dog with your legs straight. Beautiful, my love. Now make this downward facing dog your own. Perhaps bend one knee and then the other to settle into the space. Explore the texture of your body today. We're going to cycle through a little flow to build some heat. So on your inhale, take high plank. Exhale, push back, hovering tabletop. Then lift your hips up, downward facing dog. Lovely. Again, inhale, high plank. Exhale, shoot your hips back, keep your knees lifted, and downward facing dog. Last time, inhale your strong high plank. Exhale your warm hovering tabletop, and then your confident downward facing dog. Beautiful. On your inhale, lift your right leg high. Option to bend through your three-legged dog. Find those moments to make it your own. And from here, with your right leg still extended, come into a high plank. From here, magnetize your heel up towards the ceiling. Go pulse, pulse, pulse. Feel your glute activate. Now pulse. Now pull your knee towards your heart space and lift up. Pulse. Pull in, breath in. Exhale, pulse. Pull in. Here's the change. Exhale, lift up to your three-legged dog. Beautiful. From here, pull your knee towards your body, heel ball toe step your foot between your hands, then walk your hands over towards the side of your mat, the left side to be specific. From here, we will find Skandasana. You are so welcome to find more of a lifted lunge variation. Option to keep your hands planted towards the earth, maybe hands to heart center, or you're so welcome to take a twisted variation by planting your left hand down to the earth, lift your right arm high, expand through your heart space, shine your light out. Option to rotate towards your wrist. Maybe you take on that half bind variation, only if that suits your body. Breathe into where you feel sensation, perhaps your inner thigh, your hip, maybe your shoulder if you're taking on that half bind variation. On your inhale, lift up. And from your Skandasana, lift up into a Prasarita or standing separate leg stretching pose. And draw more weight into your toes. From here, lengthen your hands out. Find a moment to pause with your spine straight. And lift right up into star pose. Now I really want you to take up space. Shine your hands up and your heart space open. Leo is ruled by the sun, a star, so breathe in, star pose. Exhale, horse pose. Draw your hips down. Don't mind me, I'm just turning to show you, but really you just want your knees in the same direction as your toes. On your inhale, reach up, and then reach your right arm underneath your left. Squeeze in towards center with these eagle arms, still down with your hips. On your inhale, lift your bind up towards the ceiling. Exhale, pull and crunch inward. Beautiful, my love. 2 more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, pull inward. Challenge yourself to sit a little bit lower. You've got this. Breath in. Exhale, pull and crunch inward. Beautiful. Unravel, star pose on your breath in. Exhale, find your boldest warrior 2. Draw your right toes towards the front of your mat. Stack your right knee above your ankle. Tuck your tailbone in, pulling through your core. And extend your gaze over the horizon of your middle finger. Find that boldness. In this moment, this new moon trines Jupiter in Aries and speaks to us finding our fiery strength that radiates from within. On your inhale, tilt your body forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Draw your hands towards 6 and 12. Tuck your tailbone down. On your inhale, find your reverse triangle. Lift your right arm up. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Inhale, lift your right arm up. Exhale, roll onto the knife edges of your feet. You're so welcome to stay right there. Option to challenge yourself with a side plank. We are building some warmth with this fiery new moon, fresh new start for you to exert your boldness, the unique magic of your soul. Take it to high plank and option for a chaturanga. Inhale, take an upward facing dog. Maybe look over one shoulder and then the other, stretching through your heart space. Leo rules the heart. And push it back into a downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Option to bend through your knee. Find that 3-legged dog. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, high plank, but your left heel pulses up and up and up. Then pull in and out and in and out. Breath in and kick all the way up. Beautiful. From here, pull your knee towards your heart space and then subtle heel ball toe step so your foot is between your hands, and then walk over to the right side of your mat. We'll find that Skandasana over on the other side. So try to match the energy of your first side. So if you took that more so lifted lunge variation, find that. Maybe you walk your hands forward. Breathe into where you feel sensation. If you took that twist, make sure to honor it here. Maybe you find that half bind. This new moon provides this new start for us to get back to the pureness of our soul, the pureness of our warmth. Leo is ruled by the sun, which doesn't ask, am I shining too bright? Am I too warm? No, it just shines. and so should you. It asks us to return to the sacred flame of our passions, of our soul, of our creativity. My love, come up into your prasarita. Option to take a bind behind, a little chest expansion, drawing your forehead down towards the earth, opening up through that heart space. Release your bind if you took it. Tee out your arms. Find that moment to just pause with your spine long. Feel your strength. And on your inhale, take up space. This posture makes us feel more confident. Just take up that space. Know you are worthy of this space. Big breath in. Exhale, horse pose. Settle your hips down. Ensure your knees are in the same direction as your toes. And on your inhale, lift your arms up. And this time, draw your left arm underneath your right. Find that eagle arm variation. On your inhale, lift your binded arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, pull in. And I want you to really find your core as you cycle through this just a couple of times. You've got this. Find your core and challenge yourself to settle down a little bit more into your hips. Feel that strength that comes from within. On your inhale, draw your hands up, star pose. Exhale, warrior two. Find that boldness. Pull your core in. Draw both feet down into the earth. Find your strength, your foundation. And just as your gaze extends towards the front, on your inhale, tick, tick, tick forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Draw your hands to 6 and 12. Expand your heart open. Cinch through your waist, finding a little bit of a lift. And on your inhale, reverse triangle. Gently guide your hips forward. Lengthen through your left leg. From here, cartwheel your hands down. Inhale, lift your left arm up. Exhale, option to roll onto the knife edges of your feet or find your side plank. Perhaps you lengthen through both sides of your body, lift your hips up a little bit higher. You've got this. Breath in. Exhale, high plank. Option to find your beautiful chaturanga. Maybe pause for a moment in the upward facing dog. Shine your heart space, the Leo space. Then we'll take it back into little puppy pose. So draw your hands towards the horizon of your mat. So lengthen through your spine. Settle your forehead down. Breathe into your backline body. Option to take on a thread the needle variation by working your left hand underneath your body. Breathing into your shoulder, twisting through your collarbone. Make sure to experience it on the other side. So lengthen your left arms long again. Then draw your right arm underneath your body. Finding that beautiful, gentle twist. Beautiful, my love. Come back to your puppy pose and then arise up. And we'll take it all the way down onto your belly. And then draw your hands out, kind of like the number 11 with your forearms, and lift your heart space up. Now you're welcome to say to your elbows, option to push all the way up if that back bend is accessible within your body. Again, it's Leo new moon, honor your glow. But I really want you to feel proud as you expand your heart space up in that Sphinx pose. Exhale, stack one hand on top of the other and settle your forehead onto your hands. From here, tuck your toes underneath, push up into a high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog, beautiful. On your inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon pose. Draw your right knee towards your right wrist. Aim for a check mark or a 7 with your right leg in front. Look over your shoulder to ensure that your left toes are pointed directly behind you. On your inhale, expand through your heart space. Find that moment of lifting up. And then if you'd like, you can settle into your sleeping pigeon. As you breathe and settle into this space, begin to gently let your mind's eye wander towards what it is that you are manifesting this Leo new moon. What seeds are you planting with this confident, creative, new start within your world? What parts to yourself have you been keeping shrouded in darkness? that you're ready to shine. Love, you are welcome to stay here. I have an add-on if you'd like to explore it. If you'd like to explore it, lift up, gently magnetize your left heel towards your body, and then lift your right arm up, option to reach for your ankle or your foot. Breathe, whichever layer. You can even just keep your knee bent if you can't quite make contact. No need to force. Move with breath. Move with honoring your spark, your glow, your body today. And we will unravel wherever you are. Let's meet in downward dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon pose. Find a 7 or a check mark with your legs. Flex through your left toes. Ensure that your right toes are pointed straight behind you. On your inhale, puff up through your heart space. Exhale, surrender down. This practice was designed to cultivate some heat and energy within your physical body so that as you sink into the Yoga Nidra after this practice, you've built this warmth, this confidence, and you can really settle into that space of receiving this fiery essence of the Leo new moon, getting yourself in alignment with where the cosmos are guiding you at this moment. You are so worthy. Leo brings to the surface that each and every one of us has our unique brand of magic. Leo is the archetype of royalty, and you are the king or the queen of your own world, and it's time for you to start acting like it. You're welcome to stay here or take on that add-on. Lift yourself up, magnetize your right heel towards your glute, then lift your left arm up, 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 and maybe you reach back for your heel or your foot. Wherever you are, be there with breath. Begin to unravel. We will meet in our downward facing dog. On your inhale, look forward. Come down into a seat. Beautiful. Let's begin to settle down. Get you into that receptive space for the Yoga Nidra. Draw your legs in front of you. Take whatever bend into your knees feels good. On your inhale, lift up, up, up. Exhale, find your bend. And it's more so about your spine than your legs, so encourage whatever bend into your knees feels good to magnetize your belly closer to your thighs. And I want you to think on each inhale, lengthening through your spine, and each exhale, finding a little bit more surrender, a little bit more fold. On your inhale, lift up. And exhale, begin to unravel down towards the earth. From here, plant your feet into the earth with your knees bent and find a bridge pose. Lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Option to interlace your fingertips underneath and push down into your heels until you feel your hamstrings activate. Beautiful. Unravel your spine down to the earth and take Supta Baddha Konasana. So draw your knees out towards the sides of your mat. One hand to your tummy, one hand to your heart. Check in. Breathe. What if every part to yourself, every facet of your personality, every aspect of your glow was given to you for a purpose by the universe? And what would it look like for you to let that radiate out? Kick your heels towards the ceiling. Reach for inner outer arches of your feet for happy baby. Option to gently rock side to side. And this is where I'll leave you. Go ahead and cue on Elsa's Yoga Nidra. Well, she'll guide you through your Shavasana, through your yogic sleep, to really let this Leo new moon energy sink into your psyche, your consciousness, your soul. It has been such a pleasure guiding you, and I'm wishing you such a beautiful Leo new moon. Take care.